Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here to talk about Cyno because I remember back in the day that he was like one of my most wanted 5-star back in the day, but I just skipped him and I got Neo, and I don't really regret it, but at the same time I would have much rather Cyno. But now with 3.5 coming out, I wish on the weapon banner and I got Cyno's weapon, so I wish on Cyno and I got him, which is pretty nice if you think about that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Cyno is pretty much underrated in my opinion for a few reasons. For one, he's not as weak as most of the fighters that's been coming out lately, because like for example Dia. Like Dia came out and I don't even think I can talk about it properly, but basically for what the people been saying about Dia, they were right. She kind of meh. And then a lot of 5-star have been feeling kind of, well, a lot of characters have been feeling kind of underpowered. And Cyno is kind of an example. At the same time, he's strong, but the problem with Cyno is there's options. Like, why use Cyno if you have Kaching? Why use Cyno if you can use this EM riding? Like, you see what I mean? So yeah. But with Cyno has gotten a bit stronger with the addition of having Nahida, and if you don't even have Nahida, you can use someone like Yao Yao, and you can use Dendro MC and Fischl to make a pretty nice aggravate team, which is pretty solid from what I've seen. But also you can use them in stuff like a Quick Bloom team, which is a team that focuses on Nahida, a Hydrogen like Xingqiu or Yulin, and Electro character for battery. But you can probably just use a double Hydro team with Cyno and Nahida. But then there's the question, why would you use that? Well, one, Kaching could use it, but at the same time she doesn't really scale with EM, unlike Cyno, who scales with EM but also at the same time benefits from Hyper Bloom more, because if you have his weapon you can get a high attack stat with a lot of EM, and also if you don't have it, you can just use White House and just stack EM on him with some crit, and you can smack around everything in Genshin. And also one argument I see with this is that he's not the best. Like he's great at what he does, but he's replaceable, and I think that's kind of a good thing in a sense, because you're not pressured to pull for him, but at the same time, if you pull for him and you love him, he can beat everything in the game pretty easily, because he does have it. And also Hyper Bloom is broken, so yeah. And also, even if you just use him in a pure aggravate team with 2 Electros and 2 Dendros, it's still very nice, because unlike Kaching, Cyno was made for aggravate, but at the same time Kaching can also apply a lot of Electro, so yeah. But Kaching is kind of hard to get in a sense, because yeah, sure, you could get her in a flute by losing 50/50s, but at the same time that's not really the case. You're not guaranteed to lose your 50/50 on Kaching, cause you could lose your 50/50 to someone like D-Luke or Mona, Chi-Chi or Tanari. So yeah, you're not really guaranteed, but saying that you get they basically on the same power level in a sense, but it just depends on what weapon you have. Like if you got if you have Jade, Cutter or Mist-Splitter on Kaching, and if you have a 4-star on Cyno, Kaching will pretty much win that fight. But the same logic applies with Cyno. If you have a 5-star weapon, especially his signature, he will be better than Kaching in a sense. So if you don't have a 4-star weapon for her. So yeah, that's another reason. And also Cyno just reliable in a sense where you can just beat everything in the game without trying too hard. Because at the end of the day, Genshin Impact is not really a hard, sweaty game. You can use whoever you want and you can beat it. But I do think Cyno underrated in a sense, because yeah, sure, he interchangeable, but with other units like Cookie, Kuching or Raiden. If you like him, he can beat everything in the game, and I think that's a good because you don't want to miss him out. But if you miss him, you won't regret it. But if you get him, you won't get him. So that's a pretty good place to be in my opinion. So yeah, I think that's enough for talking from me. If you like the video, like. If you dislike it, comment. I would like that. That's it. That was me talking about how I think Cyno is a underrated unit. And thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe and goodbye.